I began painting in 2018, April of 2018. I was working two jobs. I was working like 20 hours a day. I was working at a franchise Verizon store, and I was working cleaning buses at Dado. And I was getting like 4 hours of sleep, and I was like really depressed, on the verge of like committing suicide. And I kind of researched it. It's called sleep paralysis, where you're just up and you're sleeping at the same time. And through that through line, God told me to paint. So I've been painting ever since 2018. And my technical aspect, I just try to honestly try to copy my favorite artist, Jean-Michel Basquiat. Just his storytelling, his color work, his figures that he uses, the stories that he tries to portray. So I had no technical skill, so to speak. So everything's just more improv, if anything else. He's definitely my favorite artist of all time. And he's parallel to Biggie, that potential that was snapped at one point in time, what it could have been, but a life cut short. Who inspires me to create is two people. It's my mother, who passed away from cancer in 2007, and then my son, who's now 18. So those two people shape who I am. I want to make my mother proud, even beyond, she's not actually physically here now, so my mother for sure, and then my son. So those are the two people. My process now, it's more so, since I don't have a car, since I recently lost it, being totaled in a car accident, it's taking public transportation, like more of the train, and just being it from a passenger standpoint opposed to a driver. Because I feel like sometimes as a driver, we miss certain things that we're supposed to pay attention to. And now as a passenger, everything's highlighted. So therefore I can kind of take in a little bit more, whether that's a sketchbook or writing a note on my notepad to kind of configure what the next idea is gonna be. And then honestly, I hoard a lot of photos in my mind, pictures in my mind, words in my mind. So I just try to keep it for as long as I can. My next step in that creative process is figuring out what medium I want to use to portray the image that's in my head or the words that I want to use. Sometimes it goes through as cardboard, on wood, on canvas, on brown paper. Just being resourceful as an artist. During the pandemic, when I kind of started creating every day, I would go to Trader Joe's and just take their brown paper bags, turn them inside out, and just doodle on those things because I was resourceful. Stores were closed. There's nothing I can do, but I wanted to get the artwork out of me. So that was the way to do it. There was another time where pockets were low. Whatever I have in the house, I'm gonna create on. So there was old furniture, I painted on old furniture. There was old clothes, I turned those into a collage. You know what I mean? So I turned it into a Kobe jersey. So just something to get it out of me before it runs away or goes to someone else, because I feel like it travels through the universe, the universal thought thing. So it's like, I try to get it out as quickly as it comes into my mind. Community is everything, especially growing up playing team sports, playing football. You're no good if you're not as good as the next person beside you. So I think it's just that push and pull aspect. They push you to be better and they pull you back from the harm that you could possibly hurt yourself, so to speak, or going down the wrong direction. Especially a mentor. I have a mentor named Ayaba Mandingo, who's gonna be on the show with us. Great dude, great artist. And he teaches us a lot in such a short period of time. Myself and also Greg M.A. and Cal, the artist as well. But yeah, man, we're just, it's everything, because you need it. I think some of the issues in galleries, they wanna take your money. They wanna take 40% of the money. You're the creative. You should own 100% of the things that you do. You know what I mean? And just partner with other individuals. And I think Come Be Nosy, shout out to Bryson, B Moore. Him opening the door again, giving an opportunity and giving a space to creatives because he sees something in us. You know what I mean? So that's very powerful. A lot of times he doesn't want anything for this. He's giving an opportunity for us. You know what I mean? Like he's just being, I don't know, a light bearer, so to speak, a torch bearer. You know what I mean? To carry us to our North Star. So yeah, that's what Come Be Nosy is. It's just an opportunity for artists to commission free, come sell some shit, and have people come here to learn some shit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes going to a museum, going to a gallery, it might be a little bit more intimidating unless it's a vibe that you want to kind of either create or be a part of. So Come Be Nosy is that. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be lessons learned, conversations. You know what I mean? A networking opportunity, all those different things that kind of meld a community together, a gathering spot, so to speak. And you can't get that at a gallery, at the white establishment. The advice I would give someone that's starting something new is, I think you have to come to grips that you're going to suck in the beginning. You're going to be terrible. But you got to fight the urge not to, you can't quit. That's the only, just don't quit whatever it is. If it's, you want to be a chef, if you want to be a pilot, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a filmmaker, a producer, just don't quit. And then learn if, let's just say Kanye's my favorite artist. who is his favorite artist, and just study the history of individuals that you do like and love. And just be forever a student, a knowledge seeker, build a community of like-minded individuals that can teach you a thing or two. That's what I would say. But the biggest thing is never quit. Never give up on yourself. People are going to tell you that you can't do something. That's just their insecurities being passed on to you. You can't think that way. You can't let someone box you in or the world box you in. It's already heavy enough. But again, never quit. Ever.